This team stinks. Angel Reese not even in top 10 in all-star voting. This team stinks. A triple single, and y'all was out there ranting and raving, talking about her all-star. She should be an all-star. Like, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. This team is terrible.
Did we just witness the fastest implosion in W history? The 2025 Chicago Sky tipped off with all the makings of a feel-good reboot. College folk hero Angel Reese bringing viral buzz, two-time champion coach Tyler Marsh promising culture, and franchise legend Courtney Vandersloot returning to cue the orchestra. Instead, 13 games in, the record reads a bleak 3-10. The offense sputters at 76.5 points per game, and the defense bleeds 88.4. Both the worst marks in the league. Those numbers alone would sting, but on June 21st, the Phoenix Mercury detonated a national TV demolition, dropping 17 triples in a 107-86 rout that ended with Marsh yanking every starter mid-third quarter. That, believe it or not, was only Act 1.
Long before the Mercury massacre, warning klaxons were blaring. Chicago coughs up 18.5 turnovers nightly, 5 more than elite contenders, gifting opponents a handful of extra possessions that snowball into blowouts. When they do keep the ball, they shoot a league-low 42.1%, and only one regular, Camila Cardoso, cracks 50% from the field.
Gotta tell you, the Chicago Sky are one of the worst basketball teams I've ever seen. And today, their coach literally just waved the white flag. He quit. He literally just...
Opponents have figured out the cheat code. Stretch the sky thin with quick swing action, force Angel Reese into switch dilemmas, and bomb away. Teams fire 30-plus threes a night against Chicago and bury nearly half, turning every court into a pop-a-shot carnival. Add it up, and the Sky's net rating of negative 12.0 points scored versus allowed per 100 possessions rivals the worst in modern W annals. Even expansion clubs usually hover closer to single-digit negatives their first year. Viewers thought rock bottom was near. They were wrong.
A matinee at Wintrust Arena began with hope and ended like a crime scene. Phoenix opened 31-8, capitalizing on 8 Sky turnovers in the first 10 minutes. At halftime, the deficit sat at 19. 3 minutes into the third, it ballooned to 25 behind Sammy Whitcomb's flamethrower and Kalani Brown's step-back triple.
This game by 40. Like, I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with this team. Because today it wasn't even... I don't even think that this was an effort thing. Like, I don't even think this was an effort...
Cameras picked up groans from the lower bowl. One fan even lugged out a cardboard help sign. Then came the moment that will live in looped highlight hell. Tyler Marsh called timeout, pointed to his entire starting 5 and motioned to the bench. Starters out, reserves in, with 6:14 left in the quarter. National broadcasters gawked. Analysts debated whether it was strategy or surrender, but the body language told the story. It felt like a mercy rule imposed by the coach on his own squad. Phoenix coasted to 107 points, its first 100-burger of the year, while Chicago finished with 21 turnovers and just 22 rebounds, sending fans streaming up the aisles long before the buzzer. Embarrassing, yet the post-game microphones unearthed fresh drama. Reese entered the pros with NIL fortune.
Chicago Sky is more like Chicago, why are you on TV? Like, they're embarrassment, bro. There's a reason why the Indiana Fever are on TV all the time, because they actually have a good product, when they have a good game, even a bad game, they're still actually fun to watch. This is horrible. Chicago Sky is an embarrassment, bro. The WNBA definitely screwed up having
a national title and enough swagger to trend daily. 13 games later, she shoots 37.4%, commits 3.5 turnovers, and piles up minus ratings like parking tickets. The Mercury game marked her nadir. One shot attempt, 2 boards, minus 25 in 18 minutes, the purest definition of a triple single. Yet at the podium she beamed. Bad nights build character. I'm lovin' the grind. Social media detonated. Memes anointed her cardio queen, tallying 10K steps while posting single-digit scores. Yes, she still rips 11.5 rebounds a night, tops among rookies, but her conversion rate inside 3 feet is an icy 28%. Pre-game runway videos, Chanel crop top, cargo skirt, 4-inch heels, now draw as many clicks as her box scores. Supporters call her a long game investment. Detractors hammer the hashtag triple single and hashtag glam rebounds. The rivalry she birthed with Caitlin Clark only amplifies each brick, each sideline glare. If Reese is wobbling, can the coach steady her? Act 4 answers fast. Hired last November, fresh off back-to-back rings in Las Vegas, Tyler Marsh was sold as a culture architect. 9 months on, a Change.org petition titled Fire Tyler Marsh and Jeff Pagliocca has cleared 15,000 signatures in 3 days. Critics say the June 21st benching was the basketball equivalent of tapping out, not teaching. Marsh defended himself. I needed to protect them, we have a back-to-back. Chicago's schedule inconveniently showed a 48-hour gap before their next tip. Local talk radio tossed lighter fluid. One host dubbed him Tyler Marshmallow, soft under heat. Fans pelt social timelines with side-by-side screenshots of his title celebrations in Vegas versus his stunned stare on the Chicago sideline. Internal sources leaked to Sportskeeda that management has drawn a line. Show 500 basketball by mid-July or expect structural changes. But the turmoil above the waterline hides deeper structural cracks. February's splashy gamble shipped the number 3 pick plus a 2026 first to Washington for two-way veteran Ariel Atkins, a move meant to win now. Then fate intervened. On June 7th against Indiana, Courtney Vandersloot planted awkwardly and tore her right ACL, ending her comeback season after just 7 games. Suddenly, the Sky's metronome was gone, leaving a lineup of slashers without a conductor. Atkins leads with 13.9 points, but her game thrives on handoff rhythm Vandersloot once orchestrated. Camila Cardoso quietly shoots 54.7%, yet touches evaporate when possessions devolve into isolation. Meanwhile, the front office still shoulders Reese's rookie contract, Atkins' new deal, and Kia Nurse's mid-level salary tying their cap into snarls. Insiders whisper about a July sell-off, flip Atkins and Nurse for picks, let Reese Cardoso become the timeline, and swallow the season whole. But ownership frets that a full punt would crater gate revenue and torch a blossoming Reese-centric fanbase. The result is paralysis, a roster stuck between contending and rebuilding, succeeding at neither. While games slip away, off-court spotlights only grow brighter. Hours before the Mercury game, Reese's Chanel runway walk hit the WNBA Instagram with hard eye emojis. Comment wars exploded instantly. Practice layups versus letter flex. The drama dovetails with the league's hottest storyline, Reese versus Caitlin Clark, ignited in the 2023 NCAA title clash, and now rebooted every time Clark drains a logo 3 or Reese fists a putback. ESPN debate tables chew it daily, late-night comedians riff on it, talk show callers treat it like politics. Marsh, graying by the presser, finds himself fielding twice as many questions about locker room chemistry as about zone coverage. Even wins get framed around the feud. Does this silence Clark's fans? When the team loses, as it so often does, the conversation tilts. Is Reese overrated? The noise feeds on itself, and the fanbase's patience hits a boiling point. The online ecosystem has turned Chicago into the W's reality TV villain. Reddit threads catalog every 20-point hole. X timelines splice Titanic violinists over sky huddles. YouTube channels mine algorithm gold with thumbnails screaming, "Triple single alert" and "Fire Marsh now!" Betting books shove Sky title odds to plus 20,000, dead last by a mile. Talk radio hosts beg callers to pitch trade ideas like open mic comedy. Even mainstream outlets run sidebars tracking that viral petition signature count. Curiously, all the snark keeps eyeballs glued. Sky broadcasts still draw respectable numbers. Not because fans expect miracles, but because chaos sells. The franchise is living a paradox. The worse the product, the harder the rubber-necking audience stares. Inside the office, decision-makers face a binary choice. Chicago's final 21 games feature only 7 opponents under 500. Advanced models spit out a projected 4-17 finish, locking a top 3 lottery chance. Rumors swirl of shopping Atkins and Nurse for draft equity while doubling down on Reese Cardoso development. But ownership weighs that against losing gate receipts and a valuable national TV slot anchored to star power. Marsh's last-ditch pitch, per leaks, throttle the pace, run everything through Cardoso's elbows, simplify reads to slash turnovers, and hide Reese on the weak side glass to unleash fast breaks. He reportedly has until the league's July 23rd broadcast window, 3 weeks, to prove the blueprint works. If it flops, buzz names for interim gigs include Teresa Weatherspoon and ex-Sky coach Pokey Chapman. The franchise, once a chic free agent destination, might become the league's cautionary tale of how hype can outrun infrastructure. Which leaves one final question. Can the Sky stop the slot? Chicago's 2025 meltdown isn't a single bad night. It's a perfect storm of hasty trades, cruel injuries, rookie growing pains, and a coach drowning in expectation. The numbers are brutal, the locker room tense, the internet merciless. Yet sport loves redemption arcs. Cardoso's soft-touch hook, Reese's relentless rebounding, and a humbled front office could still author a twist. For now, the Sky straddles a fine line between evolutionary pain and free-fall chaos. They've already etched their place in highlight infamy, just not the highlight reel they wanted. So here's the challenge, viewers. If you had the playbook, how would you stop the Sky from crashing? Drop your fix in the comments below, and buckle up. The season's only half done, and the next chapter promises even wilder turns. So keep watching, because the next chapter of Hoops and her story is already loading.